What's up everyone, and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to achieve a touch-free car wash at home, just using your pressure washer and a foam cannon, and then specific products in order to achieve a super clean vehicle without having to go in for your contact wash. Now, I love using pH neutral soap. pH neutral means it's not going to have any negative effects on your coatings, your wax, all that kind of stuff. No, it's just neutral. It's not going to affect anything. Now, in order to achieve a touch-free car wash, we're going to have to use something a little bit more aggressive than that, and that is in the form of a specialty soap known as a pre-wash. Now, a pre-wash is just a specially formulated soap. If you go with one from a well-known, reputable brand, then they're known to be safe on ceramic coatings as well. They're not supposed to do any damage to any of the surfaces of the vehicle. So definitely stick to a few of the high-end ones. Built Hamber, Gyeon, Car Pro, G-Technic, all those ones are gonna be much safer than using a traditional, just high pH soap that can have dulling effects on the paint surfaces and other areas of the car. So make sure you're using a reliable brand, reliable pre-wash that's not gonna have any of those negative effects. So for today's video, as we're talking about getting that touch-free car wash, and this is something that I don't do all the time. It's a pre-wash type of product. I usually still go in and do additional steps after that, but especially for my work truck, I'm just my kind of maintenance washes between doing certain things. I like to use some of these products just to simplify my process and make it super fast. Again, I'm using deionized water, which is completely spot free, so I can go in, foam the vehicle, let it dwell, rinse it off, and I'm good to go. The product that we're going to be talking about, the one that I have really been enjoying lately, is this one right here, and this is from Gyeon, and it is called Foam. Now, right on the bottle, guys, it does say effective and safe pre-wash, does not strip waxes or affect coatings, pH neutral after diluting. We'll talk about that in a second. I actually did a few tests with that. Now, as far as the directions go, this one's a little bit different. Now, a very well-known higher pH pre-wash type of a soap is from Built Hamber. They're auto foam, and they have some other ones as well. And with those ones, they actually talk about panel impact ratio. What is panel impact ratio? Well, panel impact ratio is the dilution rate after it comes out of the foam cannon, what the effective actual foam that's going on the car is at. So what the pH level is of what's actually contacting and working and breaking everything down. So with those ones, they talk about the different mix ratios on how to achieve that panel impact ratio. With this one though, with Gyeon Foam, or Gyeon, or however you want to pronounce it, they actually state directions here. It just says dilute the product 1 to 5. So 1 part product, 5 parts water. And use only with a high quality foam lance. Now I'm using this with my MJJC FOAM CANNON PRO V2. I have them available on my personal website, or you can also get them on Amazon. It's just on Amazon, it's a longer lead time. I think they actually ship from overseas. I have them in stock and are ready to go for you. You can either get them branded or unbranded. So I'll be using that in this case. Now, as far as the foam cannons go, the MJJC is my personal favorite. It's the most cost effective and gets the most amount of foam. The two others that I've tested that get the equal amount of foam as the MJJC are the MTM and the Griot's Boss. I'll have those linked in the description for you guys as well, so you can check those out. Any of those three though, fantastic choices. I really like all of them. So back to the directions, it does say just to apply a thick layer of foam onto all the panels of the car and leave it for 2 to 3 minutes. Then rinse with a high pressure washer. Do not let it dry on the panel. Rinse all seals and exterior trim. Do not use products in hot or sunny conditions. And that's just a basic rule of thumb anyways. You want to try and wash your car out of direct sunlight and once the panels of your car are cooled down. Because this is a higher pH product, if you do let it dwell too much on especially on the plastic pieces, I think you can have a little bit of staining if you let it completely dry, if you're negligent. Basically, if you spray it on there in direct sunlight on a super hot day and you just let it sit for too long and it completely dries on there, you may have some issues. You can definitely get it out. It's not a problem. You just have to kind of work it a little bit more, but just avoid that if you can. You don't want to create any more work for yourself if you don't have to. Okay guys, so now let's go ahead and get into starting to use this product. Again, it's rated at a pH of 14, I believe, which is high. So I went ahead and took my test strips. Again, I always test with these ones. They're not 100% accurate. They're basic test strips, but they give us a really good idea of where we're at on the pH scale. So I went ahead and tested it straight out of the bottle. And as you can see here, guys, I actually just poured some of the product right onto the test strip, and it went very dark. Very dark. So if you test that and you look at that on the little scale that comes with those test strips, it actually looks like it's above that 14. It looks very dark, but we're just gonna go ahead and call it that pH 14. Now, additionally, guys, I wanted to test it once it was diluted. So the 1 to 5, again, it does state that it is pH neutral after diluting. So with 1 part product and 5 parts water in my foam cannon. I went ahead and tested that as well. And as you guys can see, it's still not neutral. Definitely not neutral still. So I don't know if they're meaning their dilution is the 1 to 5 or their dilution is the 1 to 5 through a foam cannon, which obviously increases more water flow through that, so it's diluting it even more. So we're gonna test that as well. So with this though, it got us down a few points on the pH scale, 11, 12, probably somewhere in there. And for the final test, guys, I'm gonna fast forward, take a few steps ahead of the wash process here, but basically I'm gonna take the little test strip. My truck has been completely foamed up with this stuff, and I'm going to take the test strip and put it under the soap and foam and water that is dripping off the panel onto this and test it that way and see what we can find, see where it's at on the pH scale from there. All right, guys, so after testing it like that, it does seem to have neutralized out. It's probably a little bit, typically neutral is 7 or so right on there. It looks a little bit under that, maybe 6.5 to 7, somewhere in there, but essentially neutral, guys. I'm not concerned with that at all. So what is this product doing? Let's go ahead and take a walk around the vehicle. I'm gonna show you guys a quick little walk around, very quick, but you can see there's a bunch of little bee poop droppings, just typical road grime film, all that kind of stuff on the paint. Now it is white paint, so you can see those little things really, really well. And I'm gonna go ahead and foam this product on now. How well does it foam? Fantastically. Now again, I am using the MJJC, which gets more foam than the rest of the foam cannons. So keep that in mind, but it foams very, very well. Now when you compare this stuff to the Built Hamber Auto Foam, even though they call it Auto Foam, this stuff like doesn't foam at all. In comparison, you don't get thick foam at all. You get a light, thin layer of foam. It's very runny. That product does a fantastic job. I really do like that stuff. But personally, I'm liking this a little bit more. I like when it foams. And I know Built Hamber has other products that foam much more. I personally haven't tested those yet. I don't have any personal opinion on those, but I have seen on the Forensic Detailing channel, it seems like those products are fantastic as well. So make sure to check those out. So I will be testing those down the road. I just don't have any in my possession yet. Back to the Gyeon though, the foaming capability of this stuff is fantastic. And I like that personally because in my head, it's sticking to the panel and it's giving it more time to sit on all the contamination of all the, the road grime, dirt, bee droppings, bird droppings, anything else that's on your paint. And it gives it the chance to really sit on it and break it all down. Now, after a few minutes of this stuff dwelling on the paint, I went around and looked at it and it looked like it kind of fizzed out. It not just runned off, but actually kind of broke down and fizzled, almost like Alka-Seltzer in water. Outside of that little fizzle though, I'm going around and looking at some of the little dirt specks and stuff on the paint. And with some of the other products, the Built Hamber, you would see it almost starting to break it down. It would be kind of running off and you could see it completely breaking down. With the Gyeon Foam, I'm not seeing that, but if you see, I'll check and I'll actually just go ahead and hit it with my finger and they come off easily. So I don't know if it's doing a good job of just getting behind it and loosening it, but it's coming off very, very, very easily. So now we're gonna go ahead and rinse this off, right? It's been on the panel for about 3 minutes. We're gonna go ahead and rinse the whole truck down. And I have to say, guys, I'm very, very, very happy and impressed. Now this truck has been coated a long, long time ago. And I typically just use a pH neutral soap on it. And a lot of times if I don't go in for a contact wash, those little spots don't want to come off that easily. With this stuff, guys, I'm going around and rinsing it off. The hydrophobic properties of the ceramic coating are showing themselves again. So it's breaking all that layer of grime that's on there. It's breaking it down without a contact wash. Also, when I come across all those little specks of dirt or bee droppings or whatever else is on the paint, it's blasting it off and I'm not having to go in too close. I'm not having to go in and agitate or anything like that. It's just coming right off, giving me a super, super fast, efficient, and easy way to wash my vehicles without having to go in for that contact wash. Now guys, I think that this works so well because the initial impact may be higher on the pH scale. It has more cleaning ability than a normal pH neutral soap does. But as you saw, after it diluted, after it going through the foam cannon and breaking down, it turns neutral. And that's the big key between a lot of like those truck washes. There's Stars and I can't remember the exact name, but in comparison to a lot of the other pre-wash type of treatments, you usually hit it with the pre-wash, which is usually really high on the pH scale, which is alkaline, I believe, if I remember correctly. And that's what's breaking everything down. And then you come by with another product right after that that's lower on the pH scale, under neutral, which I believe is acidic. I may be getting those confused, I apologize. So for example, these numbers aren't accurate, but say you hit it with something that's pH 14, boom, you hit the whole car. come back immediately after with a pH of 1, something like that, and that's gonna neutralize it out, blend it together, give you a pH of 7, which is neutral, and then you're not causing any negative effects to the paint. Well, this stuff, guys, is doing it all in one step. Super easy to use, smells good, and yeah, it's just a real pleasure to work with. I'm very, very, very impressed with this product. The first time I used this, I went over it and went and looked at it and I was like, oh man, it doesn't look like it's really doing much. But when I went across with my pressure washer to rinse it off, everything was coming off very, very well. Now I will do a quick walk around the vehicle again, guys, and even on the lower rocker panels. Now the wheels on my work truck are a little bit more offset and they stick past the fender, and so I get a lot of road grime that gets tossed up from the tires onto the panel. Even those sections of the car came off clean. I did not agitate and they came off clean with this product. Again, it kind of revitalized the coating. It seemed to just bring all the hydrophobic properties back to it. And so really, guys, I can't recommend this product more. I love it. I really, really enjoy this product. Again, don't let it dry on the paint. Don't let it dry on your plastics. Other than that, you'll be good to go. Fantastic product. Make sure you're doing your correct mixture ratios and then you're good to go. You don't have to worry about it because they come out essentially neutral after the dilution. So that's it, guys. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like the video. Make sure you're subscribed. Turn on the notification bell. We'll see you on the next one.